So you should understand that, right? If it's sine of angle 65, that means that the side length across from it will be 17.5. We don't know the units, but really all I was asking for is a triangle like this where you got to make sure that 65 is across the 17.5, the 80, right, is across the 20, and then the 35 would be across R here. Okay, that's all I was asking for there. If you have that, you get 2 marks. PQR. Most of you sketched this, right? So PQR, Q is 75, P is 38, and side P is 12.5. which is across 38, right? So that's your initial setup. I would give you a mark for that already if you've done that correctly. So now we're going to solve the triangle. And you see that there's a pair, so you know it's sine law, right? Sine of 38 degrees over 12.5 is equal to sine of 75 is given, so I will start with that one, 75 over side Q. So I would give you a mark for that initial setup already. So Q is sine of 75 multiplied by 12.5 divided by sine of 38. Notice the notation and everything. Side Q is 19.61 meters. That gives you another mark there so far. So we still need side R. So I would say you need, right, you need to show that you're finding angle R. That's 67 degrees, right, which is important to us. And then I will start with the same pair that I had from the very beginning, except for now it's sine of 67 over R here. Do the same thing. 12.5 times sine of 67 divided by sine of 38. R gives you 18.69. So I give you 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark. I think I will give you another, just a mark for this here, because you're basically just repeating the previous steps. So 1 for diagram, 1 for the first setup here, then you get 1 mark for the correct final answer. And I don't give you a mark for setup here because it's essentially the same steps that you're taking, and then you find your side here. I'm just going to do a quick check. The largest angle, which is 75, has the longest side across from it, so we're good. Okay, so 4 marks for that question. We didn't do question 3, so let's move on to question 3. You would have had to solve for an angle. You would have had to use inverse, but we did that on the boards yesterday, so I have given you a chance to demonstrate that. Okay. So here's the triangle SAD, right? So sad. You want the height of the triangle, so we want this, which is measured at a 90. Because this angle is given, I'm going to use this slant here. You could use this slant, but then you need this angle, right, to find the height. So the height here is simply 129 times sine of 36. That's all you need to do there. You get 7582. 1 mark. Just like that. So easy, right? What's the area of the triangle? Base times height divided by 2, right? So I don't know why. I guess 2 marks, sure. So the base is 235. The height is 75.82. Divide that by 2, you get 8908 0.85 squared meters. So we got to make sure you have the units and everything correctly there. So 3 for this back side, right? Area and height, and then the front is worth 6. Right? So 2 for the first one, 4 for this one. So that's 9, right? 9 total. Total out of 9. So make sure you circle that, and that's your mark for today. And make sure your name and last name is on there.